Thunder, hauling ass like you've never imagined.
Good morning, welcome back to what is going to be a very special episode of American Truck Simulator. Okay, I say episode, it's not, it's just another video that I'm making, but today's episode has a slightly different kind of truck, I think. So this truck, let me just check the manifest here. Oh yes. So, this is a truck I actually won in a game of chance. Well, I said it wasn't really chance, it was pretty much a sure bet. So the former owner, I challenged him. I said, I bet I can't make you say, that's what she said, inside 25 seconds. And he lost. Yeah, so I've won his truck. Now, it has a few miles on it and some, let me see, what does he say? Some unique features. Yeah, I hope that doesn't include suspicious stains on the seat. Yeah, this is a 9-speed. This is a Freightliner Cascadia with a manual 9-speed transmission. Spec for fleet use, it's a DD15, I think it's a 455. It's got a fairly typical 9-speed. It's a 3.25 final drive according to the manifest. It also notes that it has a customized satellite navigation system. Okay, let's see what that likes. Let's go ahead and climb in. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and start it up. What have we got here? Let's take a look. Ooh, 1.7 million miles. Whoever this was, to do lots of productive miles. Okay, that's fair enough. Don't see a navigation system there though. Oh, whoa. Oh.
Lot lizard.
I'm looking at the Red Bull and the Coke. Wow. At least I've got a full supply of each. Alright, girl. She's a bit robotic. Oh, okay. We're in Alaska. I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? Let's take it for a bit of a drive. Let's get my headlights on because this is Alaska. Let's see. It's a H gate. Okay, so it's got an 8-speed with a manual low gear. Let's go ahead and start it off in well, I'm not entirely sure how this navigation robot works, but okay. Let's push in front of this red pickup truck. Pickup trucks always stop, right? Tell you what though, it may only be a 455, and it says 1550 foot-pounds of torque, but it pulls pretty good. Doesn't really like moving off in third. Yep, I can block shift a couple of gears as well. Which you probably wouldn't want to do when you have a load behind you. Welcome back. It's Monday morning. The truck's been in the shop all weekend and it's apparently working. It's fixed, although that warning sound tells me something's not working. I think it's low air pressure. There we go, fixed it. So, they've given me a couple of changes. First things first, the note here says they've kind of fixed the what's this? I'm not going to say what he's called her or it, her, but she's now working. Kind of. There's an on-off switch. Just have to lean in here and flick under there, and then right, she's now turned on. And I guess I got to tell it where I'm going first. Okay, I'll do that later. Now, it does say the language can't be changed. I mean, okay. Fine. So they installed the stock Cascadia navigation unit in the dashboard. Everything else is otherwise the same. But made the truck look more in keeping with Alaska, maybe. But even then, I mean, if it wasn't for the young lady sat in the passenger seat, I wouldn't have even seen it, right? Yeah, this could be interesting. Well, thank goodness headlights are mandatory in Alaska. Right, well, I'm going to go ahead without further ado. Let's go ahead and get to the port. I'm going to go and see if we've got a run or two that we can make. Well, I just want one run. This port reminds me of XCOM. Oh. I think this guy's name's Tony. Oi, Steve. How's it going, mate? Nah, she's just here for the ride, if you know what I mean. Yeah, alright. Cheers, Gav. I don't think he understands a word I'm saying. He doesn't speak British. But that's okay. He just said, got me paperwork, and I'm like, it's me. Of course I've got my paperwork. Somewhere. Let's go ahead and grab some train axles. It saves me doing two trips, right? Got me paperwork here, mate. Cheers. I don't think he knows what I'm saying either. That's fine by me. Oh, does that say no passengers? No passengers allowed on terminal. Okay, so you got to stay in the car, love. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to be a problem. I don't think she's very mobile. I think her role there is to look like you have a passenger for those toll roads and give you directions on where to go, or what to do, or something like that. But that only works when the navigation's enabled, and I've not enabled it yet. So, okay. I'm surprised he even saw me. Oh yeah, I got my headlights on. Right. Drop the chassis right at 8, lowest. This is a 6x2 truck, so if the weather turns bad, we might slip a little bit. It's a little bit wheel spinny when there's no cargo behind it anyway. Well, look at that. Got it first on. Right, how back to normal, connect up the rig. Whoa, that's not discouraging at all. So we should have used my 4-ways. Oh well. Alright, now I think... how do I get out of here? Short little trailers there. Let's dispense with that. Okay, still no direction from Miss Nabbot. Still, maybe she's not going to say anything, which would be very rare for a navigation lady to not say anything. But okay, I know. I'll take it. That works for me.
İyi seferler.
Oh, hello. Cup of tea, love. Is that what you want? I don't know what she said. Okay, well now that we're finally on our way, quick check on the destination. So 300 miles, and we've only got 6 hours and 47 minutes to complete the trip. And it reckons it's going to take us 6 hours 23. So we're gonna have our work cut out here today to be able to get there in time. I think we can do it. I've got 30 minutes spare, but that will be very quickly eaten up by stop signs and the whole works. Now I noticed on the way in that the route it wants me to take... Oh good, I don't need to stop. Do need to go down a gear or two. Okay, it wasn't the keenest about that. The route it wanted me to take had a lot of traffic waiting to leave right here, so I'm gonna... I have no idea what she's saying. Guess that means turn right. Yeah, I'm gonna go left here, love. Those knees are very distracting. Yeah, I'm gonna go left here, and the hope is that there'll be a little less traffic leaving. Wow, it might want low here. Another SUV. Is that a Toyota? It's busy here. Okay, it's probably the wrong time of day. Is this guy gonna let me out? Nope. Will the fire truck let me out? Maybe. Maybe. Yes, he's gonna let me out. Okay. Everyone decided that they would let me out. How weird how that happens. Okay, I gotta go. I don't know what you said, love, but okay. We'll be there soon. So hopefully there's less traffic turning right up here. We're about to find out. Okay, that's good, because there was a lot turning right at the other exit. So it feels like I've just beaten the system and won. Oh, that was a bit of skidding action going on there. Right, I think I'm good to go here. This car can get out of my way. And what are my temperatures? Okay, see my coolant is the bottommost cluster, and it's the far right one. It did not like block shifting from 4th to 6th. Lesson learned. Okay, why are you stationary, Gov?
Düz ilerleyin.
Right, not anymore. Okay, that feels like we won. Okay, let's go. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Quick check on the time. Yeah, we've eroded our 30 minutes down to 10 or 12. Okay, that's gonna make it a challenge. And these roads can be tricky and challenging anyway, so yeah, let's run with the ball. I'm beginning to regret grabbing £55,000 now. I'm sure we'll be okay though. It's a Freightliner, what could possibly go wrong? It's got 1.7 million miles, what else could possibly go wrong? I mean, everything that could have gone wrong's been fixed, right, by the former owner. I hope. Well, if we have to be a little aggressive with it, we will be. But just a little. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's quite a big cargo. Didn't like that very much. You'd think that this funky paint job would help. But no. Okay, that's full power. I mean, at least it's holding on to 7th gear, but this guy's pulling away from... He's probably only pulling 20,000 pounds. Yeah, with a 600 horsepower engine. AI's got it easy. Get my cruise on to 55 though. Yeah, this hill I know is a bit of a killer. So we'll see how often we got to change down. We might have to change down once. Pete talks at 975, but I'm going to change it down at just over 1,000. Yep, there we go. Okay, and it's still losing a bit of speed. Hopefully we won't have to change down again, but we are. Okay, let's go for 5th. Okay, it's holding at 25. Okay, I mean that's fair enough. I've run it out a little bit longer in 5th, and we'll select 6 for this next corner. So we lose 500 revs between gear changes, and I think given how broad the power band is on the DD15, that's not bad. It's going to mean keeping up the speed on gradients is going to be a bit of a challenge, so I'm going to shift down again, down to 14, so we didn't lose 500 revs there. Okay. Well, I can't make it go any quicker, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to watch this time trickle away. There we go. We have we need to make up a minute from somewhere, which we're not going to do, I don't think. I don't have the power to get this thing rolling at sort of 70 miles an hour easily. I don't think I do anyway. And I might scare this Navbot or Botette. I don't know. I don't know what to call her. I guess I call her Navbot. Well, on the flat it's doing okay, and I think I'm going to try and yeah, look, see, it's already cruising 55. Let's push it. Let's push the cruise to 70, and we'll see if we can get up to there. And if we can, you know, if we don't fall off the road. This is where, this is about my only chance to make up any time is.
Uyarı. Lütfen hız sınırlarına dikkat edin.
I think she's telling me she needs to stop to make PP, or oil PP. The robots pee oil? Well, no, I guess that they wouldn't. They're probably a sealed system.
Uyarı. Lütfen hız sınırlarına dikkat edin.
Oh, she's advising me of the local weather conditions somewhere, but not in Alaska, because this weather's beautiful.
Uyarı. Lütfen hız sınırlarına dikkat edin.
God, I'm doing 70. I'm cruising at 70, no less. A little above the speed limit, like 15 above the speed limit. And now we're going down a hill, so we're picking up speed. This is where it can get dangerous. I mean, if I'm going to go around this guy, I'm going to have to use the shoulder, and I don't think you're supposed to use that. But then, if I'm not seen doing it, is that as bad? Is it Schrodinger's cat? If no one sees you overtake, did you really overtake? Now the whistling might be removed by the noise cancelling, but imagine I was whistling casually as I did that.
Lütfen hız sınırlarına dikkat edin.
Yeah, she's back to saying the same thing again. There's lots of traffic to dispatch between me and, well, making it on time. We're going to chance it. We're going to go on the shoulder again.
Uyarı. Lütfen hız sınırlarına
Actually,
dikkat edin.
I'm a little uncomfortable with this. The road's starting to tighten. Let's pull in here. Find this. What is this? Caliber. Well, there's not a Caliber. It looks like a modern station wagon or an SUV or something. I don't have the power to go around it down the hill on the outside,
Lütfen hız
but I
sınırlarına
do on the
dikkat edin.
inside. And in a move best saved for those crazy people on YouTube videos or dash camera videos, we're not going to go up this guy's inside. Might be a girl. Either way, we're not going to do it. And I think he's going to be able to pull away from me in the flat. There's a bit of traffic up ahead, but in fact, it's going the same way. Wow. Well, let's take a cheeky look up the shoulder. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. I suspect that this is not a legal move in Alaska, but we're going to take it steady. They're not going to go hoofing off here at Mach 3, because we can't. And also, she stops complaining on the shoulder. Huh. Well, that's good to know. Oh, the road narrows here. Alright. Yeah, see, he didn't even see me. He just saw some train axles going round.
Sola dönmeye hazırlanın.
Oh, gotta turn left here. Okay. Gosh, that's just annoyed the guy behind me. I'm sorry, man. I hate that when someone does that to me. They overtake me and they immediately turn off. It's just one of the rudest things you can do to someone on the road. That's worse than giving someone the middle finger. I think it's worse. Because what I did was completely thoughtless and pointless. I didn't really save any time. I could have just stayed behind him and lost no time whatsoever. Instead, I put him in danger and put me in danger. Whereas giving someone the middle finger, you might just get shot or a ticket. Anyway, we've made up some time, so I'm going to go back to driving casual mode, I think. I don't really want to push things too hard. I don't want to fall off the road. Not that I've...
İlerleyin.
What was that, love? What'd you say? I don't know what she said. I don't know what she meant. Well, I guess it's not vital because we weren't speeding, I don't think, and we had nowhere to turn, so maybe she's saying keep going? I don't know. Right, let's see if it will do 50 in top. It will. So 50 is about 1,000 revs, and this sorts of speed, the Cascadia, in theory, should be getting good mileage. Low engine speed, it's kind of a heavy load though. My trip says it's doing 5 miles per gallon, accelerating at this speed. I'm about to reach cruise, but I'm also about to go up a hill. So overall, it's 5.3 to the gallon it's showing, but I didn't reset it when we started. I have not been driving for 12 hours, so okay. Plenty of fuel left. I'm going to have to drop down the gear, aren't I? Yeah, plenty of fuel. To worry about that. Yeah. Pretty much steady as she goes, and that really is steady right now because of this pretty massive cargo. She's holding speed at 45, and I should be able to select top in a little bit, like when we reach just over 50. So verdict on performance, yeah, I think this DD15 is fine. It's no great shakes, and this rating is covered by a DD13. In fact, by 2 or 3 DD13s. So do you really need a 15? You might do, because maybe your other trucks have got 15s in your fleet, or because you want a bigger engine brake, or because you don't want a 13 litre, maybe. I think that this kind of truck would be perfectly suited to a 13 litre, but I'm not going to complain with a DD15. And so moving on to, I think, possibly the point of today's video is not really to butcher a Cascadia and make it look all, quote, macho. I don't think a camouflage paint job does anything of the sort. But point of today's video is we are approaching, we've just approached, we've just gone over, we are just about to go over, depending on your perspective. And by we, this channel, 400 subscribers. Now I know I've celebrated milestones in the past. I celebrated 17 subscribers. I celebrated 150 subscribers. And 400 subscribers, I mean, great. Gotta say though, I treat my YouTube channel, I'm very selfish about it. And to explain what I mean, I don't, as much as I can, there's a caveat there, but I don't make content to follow follow a trend. I don't make content because other people are doing it. Now I do sometimes. I'll mention that 1.5 or a new version of ATS has dropped or a new truck has dropped. But I'm mostly making content. It's the kind of stuff that I would want to watch about whatever it is that I'm playing or doing at that time. So if a new truck is released for American Truck Simulator, and I think I'd be interested in it if I wasn't already making a video that does make sense in my mind or promise, I'd want to make that video. Let everyone know, hey, there's a new truck, it looks pretty cool, you want to check it out. Here's a cool new feature about it. I felt like, it does feel selfish. It's a wonderful escape from reality. I've ventured out. I've spent a bit more time documenting or video documenting some of my Cold Waters experiences over the last few weeks. And if you haven't checked those out, that's a Cold War submarine simulator. It's called a simulator. It's a little bit like American Truck Simulator. It's got simulation elements to it, but it's not a hardcore simulator. You can make some stuff accurate or considered to be more accurate. I've never driven a boat. I like boats, but I've just never driven one. So there's some neat things that you can do with Cold Waters, just as you can with American Truck Simulator. But yes, 400 people have subscribed. That's pretty cool. I'm going to get off the power here. We're coming up to a tight looking corner. Let's get on the engine brake. Off the engine brake, and we'll just let her slow herself down. Bit of pop in from the background there. Then go back on the engine brake. Okay. This particular bridge, I've driven off the side inadvertently through not slowing down, and you land in the riverbed below. There's no coming back from that. So these are the sorts of hills where having a 15 litre is going to help on the way down, because you've a bigger engine brake. Your bigger engine with an engine brake, more braking effort, more braking power. On the way up, torque is torque and power is power. I'm happy to have a fairly lazy 15 litre as opposed to a slightly less lazy 13 litre. Now I think about it. But I don't think either's a wrong decision. Right, quick check on the time. So 1 hour 23 to go, 1 hour 47 left on the clock. Okay. So I probably did well to make up the time, and that's in quote marks. But I can have a hold up or two now, and I've got a chance of making it in time, and that's good. Now, my mileage hasn't changed. It's still 5.3 on average. But this is Alaska. This is a heavy cargo, so I don't have the highest expectations. I really want to take a look at the scenery, because this is beautiful. This part of Alaska. It's part of the map. I also want to keep looking where I'm going, because that helps. I get so nervous driving like this. It looks like we're cruising and getting about 8 miles per gallon at this sort of speed, which is not bad. All things said and done, it looks like we're going uphill slightly. I don't think we are, but I've got a bit of turbo boost showing. So the cluster of 3 instruments in the center console below the CD radio, we've got turbo boost pressure, looks like oil temperature, and then looks like battery voltage, so a bit more boost as we go up a hill. Come off the boost completely.
uyarı. Lütfen hız sınırlarına dikkat edin.
I don't know what she's saying. Let's get on the engine brake though. Okay. So as we come under power, we definitely see more boost being applied. But when we're cruising, I saw some boost, which is probably what you would expect. A little bit of turbo pressure is actually recycling energy, but too much is burning lots more fuel. So we're getting up to our cruise right now. We're at, I guess 2 bumps. Looks like 20-something PSI of boost pressure. Limit's gone up to 60, and then when we drop, we're now showing 10 up to 20. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep it at 55, but I might regret this decision, barreling into this corner at this speed. Okay, that wasn't so bad, but looks like we're coming up to a busier section. Get on the engine brake, drop a cog. Hey, we're coming up to our destination. Well, that was a fairly smooth trip.
Sağda kalın ve sonra sağdan çıkın.
I think she's telling us we want chicken, but that doesn't help me. I can't take my
Sağ
exit.
çıkışı kullanın.
Is that like chicka chicka bow wow? Nothing. I guess it's not then. Okay, so we can't take the exit.
Yeni rota aranıyor.
What's it going to make me do now? Do a 3-point turn? Austin Powers 3-point turn, maybe? Really bad decisions there on your gear changes, David. You changed at the last minute, but at least it's holding 4th. Oh wow, I gotta go miles out of my way. Yep. It's gonna make me late. I think there's nothing I can do about it. Unless I can do a cheeky turn here somewhere, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Eesh, let's check the map. Oh my gosh. You want me to go how far am I away? Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, that's silly. It's like going to another state just to turn around. Let me do the Alaskan turn here. I just called it the Alaskan turn. I see a cascade. Oh. I don't know whether that was your fault or mine, sir, but you ran into me. What are you doing? Listen, Mazda. Thank you. Okay, here's my chance. Okay, that was extremely irresponsible of me. Even using my 4-ways or my hazard warning lights. If you drive around in a truck, don't do that. If you see someone doing that, know that they did not get that from watching this video. They did that off their own back. Nothing to do with me. Don't recommend doing that in the slightest. Am I still going to be late? My gosh, it's close. I have like a minute in it. I got a minute in it, Captain. Was it worth doing it? Oh, new houses on the horizon. Yeah, that's a distraction. I don't think it was worth doing it. I should have been late. Should have anticipated that could have happened and planned accordingly, so no, it wasn't worth doing. But we'll try and make it on time, which means go around this corner at breakneck speed and hopefully we don't fall off the road. Which we nearly did. Green light. Move out my way. I didn't feel very safe either. But we made it. I mean, we didn't crash, and we're hopefully on time. We are. We have a minute in it. I locked up the powered wheel there through braking so dang hard.
Sonunda vardık.
You weren't much use to me, girl. Alright, let's see. Am I going to make it in time? No, I'm not, there's no way I'm doing that. You having a giraffe, mate. We made it on time, so congratulations. That was something. I didn't think I was going to do that. It was really close, and that's not the sort of thing that you particularly want to be doing on the high roads, highways even. Alright, well, we did get 5.3 to the gallon according to my calculations here. 324 miles and 61 gallons. Given what we were hauling, that's actually not bad going. I think I could have done better if I hadn't have hoofed it around the last little bit. We probably would have gotten maybe 5.4, maybe. It's not that much better. Anyway, kind of a celebration video for 400 subscribers. I'm going to do a cold water one too. But I hope that you enjoyed what you saw, and if you have, you know what to do, and if you didn't, you also know what to do. But either way, I'll maybe see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Goodbye.